Hello, Kim. How are you? Hey, did I just see you, Brent? Hey, Craig. How are you doing? Uh, is my screen clear? Like, do you see me all right, or I don't know if I got dirt. This looks like it's foggy or something. Hey, Christina. Hey, Terry. Kevin C. Hey, Bit Grainy. Kim Jones. Hope you had a great day. Okay. Christina Foggy. Yeah. Okay. We'll see if we can clean that up a bit. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. How's that? Is that a little better? Hey, Martina. How are you? Rosemary. Sorry if I do it again. Just trying to get all the junk out. Yeah, I know that could be a little bit annoying. I apologize. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Valerie. Hello. Hi, Jeff. Much better. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Ruby. How are you? Well, hope. Oh, before I go any further, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Yes. Wanted to make sure. Yep. Happy Mother's Day. Hey, George. Uh, we're moving to 28 now. Oh, you're welcome, Christina. Mitch, hello. I hope everything's all right, Ruby. I have those days myself. I don't know what your day's like, but I mean, yeah, not feeling up to par. Okay, we're going to talk about something I said I wasn't going to talk about. Hold on, I got to get the info. Uh, okay. Hey, Joe. Glad to see you. No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't find that. There's been a lot of crazy things happening in the past few days. Okay, like I said earlier, I'm going to talk about something I didn't want to talk about until it was done. But through all this fight and everything else, and pushing and shoving, and yeah, um, I phoned my driving instructor. Okay, there's the driving instructor, and there's a guy. His name is Cameron. Gives me my license. He's the guy I got to go through, but I got to go through Brian, which is the driving instructor. Anyway, I told Brian to call me like when his car was fixed. He didn't. I called him and I said, what's up, blah blah blah, and he said, oh, He said he can bring you in right away, or can bring you in this Friday, or maybe next week. And I said, well, I have to check with my daughter, anyways. Like a long story short, I did check with my daughter, and we figured it out. We can do this day or that day, and then I sent it back to him, and I didn't hear from him in a few days again. And then finally, when I did hear from him, it was the wrong date. So I got really upset. Like, I didn't get upset. I just got upset. I was just feeling like, I'm going to kill you. No, I got upset, and I tried to, so I told my daughter, I said, I'm just having a terrible day. It's just like, it's crazy. Hi, Insanity. It's crazy. And I don't know what to do. I mean, this doesn't seem to be listening to me or something. And I don't want to talk to him. So I asked my daughter, well, tell him it's you, but you use my phone, talk to him. So she did. And they battered back and forth. I don't mean in an argument way, but they said, well, this worked, that worked. And then she figured out, she said, no, what will work is June June 8th or 9th. She can take that off. That's what'll work. And he said, okay. So then in the meantime, I got a call from Cameron, the guy that's going to sort of like pass me. That's the way it goes. I think it will, but he called me up and he said, we decided that we're going to bring you down one day, and we'll, we'll come in the morning or afternoon, and then we'll take a little ride uh, with Brian, and then come back to see me, and we'll go do your test, and we'll see how that works. And I said, okay, that'd be great. So right now, I got an appointment on June 8th at 1:45. Okay, so that part of that is going. That's part of what's going on. So I said, okay. So I just got the, and then when they sent me back, he said, I'm gonna tell the lady at the Young Drivers, that's what you need. So I got one today, and I told my daughter, so we're not even going to look at. I did look at it, and it was for June 6th, and I said, what part of June 8th or 9th don't you understand? So I wrote them back, and I said, listen, I've already talked to Cameron. He's agreed. I mean, everybody, we already talked about this. So June 8th or 9th is non negotiable. We're not talking about it anymore. That's the day I need, and that's it. That's all. Anyways, I just got a text not too long ago. I got June 8th, 1:45. So we're good there. And then the thing that I don't understand is all of a sudden, um, what was I thinking of? I'm talking too fast, I guess. All of a sudden, I get oh yeah, he tells me, Cameron gets me on the phone. He wants to know if my license is still good. It is, but I have to tell him that tomorrow. It's good till the 20 something, 20, 21, 20. I got it in my wallet. And he says, well, I also, when you go to get your, once you pass and you go to get your, because I don't have a car now, right? And so I said, he goes, how come you don't have a car? How come, and I said, well, because I don't have a license. Like, why would I buy a car and let it sit in the driveway until I get my license? Which was, if I would have bought one a long time ago, it would have been sitting there this time. Yeah, I could have worked on it. You're right, but I don't want to put the cart before the horse. So it's like, get my license, that's secure, then look for a car. Then that'll be secure. Anyways, he gave me all the information of where to go to. I phoned. So the place I'm going to get my stuff put in there, um, to get my stuff put in there, he's the one that suggested it. These guys are professionals. It's going to cost me like 15 to 1800 bucks to get that put in. Okay, it's not somebody's. It's not some backyard mechanic. That's what these guys do for a living. So he says, when you do that, I want to be in the loop, and I want to check it out and give you a couple of tests for you to drive with them with them controls that you're going to drive with before before I okay you to drive. And I went, what? I should have sort of like said, no, that's not what you give me my license, and then you'd have no say after that. I'm going to get it done professionally, so But anyways, I didn't because I'm scared. I don't want to upset him. Um, I don't want to upset him because he can stop me from driving if he wants to. And so far, I'm not saying he did, but so far this has costed me little bit of a bundle just to get to where I'm at today. So I'm just going to let it go. But I don't think if he passes me, I don't think I'm going to sort of like keep him in the loop when I get my stuff. But I came up with another idea. I got a phone tomorrow. I got to find out how much it would cost to put my stuff, to put the equipment into my daughter's van. And once I get my van, well, I know how much it's going to cost. It's about 15 to 1800 bucks. But how much would it cost to take it out of her van and put it into my last van, my vehicle? And if it's not that much, I think I'm going to go for that. That way, from now until June 8th, I can drive. She'll lend me the car whenever, maybe when she's at work or whatever, and I can drive around, and practice with it. Because this is taking forever and a day, and it's just like too much, you know. So yeah, so that's the thing. So we finally got that going. Um, so hopefully nothing else changes. Hopefully everything works out well. But yeah, so this is the stuff that sort of like drives me up, up the wall. Like I mean, like remember that movie? And I don't like using the word, but remember that movie? I see dead people. Well, lately I see stupid people. Yeah, stupid. They don't. They work for the government, or they work for an agency, and they're not doing their jobs. And because I need what they have, I gotta like I feel stupid because I gotta follow them. Because if I get upset or tell them, "Hey, what are you doing?" They might just say, "Well, you want to be like that? It's going to take you a couple more lessons." Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a little afraid because I don't want to upset anybody. I just want my license so I can get on with my life. So, and that's the thing. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like using the word stupid, but you know what I mean, though. It's just to get my point across. It's like, I mean, I pray, I do whatever. It's just, it's very hard. It's very like, wow. I mean, yeah, it's unreal. So that was my little dilemma up until now. So hopefully everything will work out, and I'll be able to go to Ottawa, and I'll be able to drive, or get my thing, and hopefully if it's not too costly or too expensive. Yeah, that's all right. The ugly truth. That's all right, man. You don't have to. I know you're not being funny by saying one step at a time, but to make you unfunny, you can say one stump at a time. That's cool too. I'm okay with it. I know what my problem is. I'm short now. I know what my blessings are. I don't need shoes, socks, and long pants. There you go. Like you know, it's all good. Nobody's going to really hurt my feelings because I know what I am. I know who I am. I'm just frustrated right now. That's all. But I know who I am, and I know what Yeah, I look kind of odd, I guess, but hey, that's all right. I'm still alive. That's the thing that counts. Uh, so yeah, so it's like I don't know. It's just we were just talking about that junkyard dog. Yeah, I First of all, first things first. I'm trying to get my license again. Um, and I got a date that I said I wasn't going to talk about, but I did. I just did. It's the 8th. So I got an appointment. I'm doing one driving test that day, and then I'm going immediately to see the other guy, and he's going to sort of like take me on the course. So he'll either fail me or pass me. I'm hoping he'll pass me, but you never know. I don't know. But yeah, but once I get that, yes, I'll definitely be looking for a vehicle. I'll definitely be telling people about it, and yeah, you know. Thank you, Doug. So it's all good. It's just that it's just that it's frustrating. And I've talked to other people in similar, not really in my position or my situation. They have their legs, but they are like disabled. They have disability, and it's the same thing. Like being disabled doesn't mean you get you move to the front of the line, man. You got to sort of like. It seems like for me, I've been fighting for everything I'm getting. For everything I need, I have to fight for it. And I mean that's okay, but yeah, it's just frustrating as heck. That's all. Uh, Let me see. Uh, so yeah, and then the other thing, like was down at the other day we were down at the baseball diamond, and with my grandkids and my daughter and everything, and it got really hot that night, and then next thing you know, man, we were being lifted by mosquitoes, and they came out in swarms. Today, I had to put my long johns on, or my short long johns. I don't know. Do you call them long johns now, or do you call them short johns? Anyways, I had to put them on pretty much. No, it was sunny out, but it was cold. So never drive. We didn't argue. We just took him to a place in a big city. He passed. Well, of course he passed, Terry. No, I mean, of course. I mean, that's the thing. And I wish people could, when I was working with people, I had to, if I couldn't do something or I didn't know something, or if I was wrong, I know that's not how the big world works. I had to promptly admit it. That's the way it was. It said promptly admit when you were wrong. That's the way it was. And but these other people, they just like to pass the buck and like, oh, we can't help you. We don't know, blah blah blah. Then if you don't know, what the heck are you doing sitting behind the seat then? What are you doing there if you don't know? You need to know. There's people that need questions or answers. And just because we lost arms, limbs, legs, or we have a few Twitters or whatever, doesn't mean we're not part of the human race anymore. Just means we got to deal with it a little bit differently. That's all. I mean, yeah, don't get me going with that stuff. It's just like, yeah, I got the date. We're good. Hopefully everything will work out, and that'll be. Then I'll be a terror. I'll be on the road. uh, so yeah, so we went down to baseball. They got this new thing out now. I remember I put up a video and I said something about we're playing what you call a tournament on the weekend. It wasn't a tournament. They changed to what they call the Can-Am games. So a lot of these teams, like, there's not that many of them, but a lot of these teams that come here, I mean, these guys pay a lot of money. They pay a lot of money, and they basically it's a year commitment. They pay up to $12,000 to send their kid to a collegiate. They talk about baseball. They talk about the inner things of baseball. They practice baseball for a full year, and then so they're all part of the Can-Am Games now. So us guys in Cornwall, well, we only throw like it's supposed to be a fun sport, but this past couple of weeks I have not seen anybody really having fun. Um, and they're getting like beat big time, unfortunately. Like, I think my grandson lost the other day, 22 or 23 nothing. Um, and today another one lost 24-2. It's just like it's ridiculous. And, kids have a hard time with rejection. Like, kids have a hard time with the fact that, I mean, getting beat's one thing. We're all going to lose in life, that's for sure. But to be humiliated and be beaten that much, and none of their games lasted 6 or 7 innings. They only lasted four because that's where the mercy rule. If there's more than 10 points ahead at a certain inning, which is four, then the game's forfeit. So not a lot of people were having fun, and some people were sort of like attacking the adults, like, verbally and just being rude and stuff like that. And it's just like, it caused a lot of havoc this weekend. And it's just like, wow. I mean, I'm just like, I didn't know what to say. So, hey, Ray, how are you? Glad to see you. And that's the thing, because like I made a joke about it, but or the other day I said, are we having fun? Like, where's all the fun? I thought baseball and sports with kids are supposed to be fun. I haven't seen any fun in a long time, you know, and the adults are competing more than the kids are, some of them, you know. It's all about wins or losses or this or that. And it's like, we're forgetting the game. The game was for fun. Yeah, like, I mean, I know, I know it's like it can be serious, but like, let's not lose sleep over it. Like, I mean, it's baseball. At the end of the day, it's a baseball game, you know, not going to really change your life all that much right now. I mean, the fact that you play, that's one thing, but okay, Christina, thank you very much for showing up. Okay, I'll stop talking now. Anybody have any questions? Hello. Anything you want to know? I will try to be truthful and answer. Yeah, I got a little red this weekend. Today I didn't get red. If I'm red right now, it's because I'm frozen. Yeah. Oh, where was I on the Dock of the Bay video? I was down at the park. Um, well, you see, okay, that river is the St. Lawrence River. That goes all the way from Lake Ontario all the way down to the Gulf of the St. Lawrence, past Montreal. That's a big long river. Lots of different things on it, lots of different places. So yeah, that's where I was. That's called Marina 2000, I believe, and that's where people park their boats in the. And now they got signs there. Well, they've had signs there for a while. You can't fish off the docks. You can't do anything in that marina. You can't. No, it's closed off to the public. Like, if you have a boat, that's it. I think you can fish on the other side onto the St. Lawrence part, but a lot of signs all the way along the St. Lawrence now are no fishing, no this, no that, and that's a pretty good spot for fishing. I try to capture. Um, I try to capture. No, I don't have a special dessert. I mean, I'm not big on dessert, but I mean, I like pears and I like things like that. But yeah, no, and I am on a special diet, but I mean, I've been you know not following it to a T, but I'm still following it. But I yeah, I give myself a few a few liberations or something like that. Yeah. Uh, so I wanted to capture like some of the spots. I think I'm putting a video together now. Some of the spots that I captured, that whole place, even including if you can get this in your head, including where my grandkids play baseball. That used to be the canal. That used to go all the way up to the upper part of. We have a dam here, and because there used to be like rapids, and the boats used to go up these rapid spots up further. So what they've done around here, they flooded. There used to be a couple of towns. I think I explained this before. Used to be a couple of towns around here, like Luminette, uh, what the Lost Village, like all the villages. That used to be towns and stuff and places, and they flooded all that, and they moved the. They had to move Highway Number 2 that was right next to the St. Lawrence, or went right through the St. Lawrence. They had to move that over, and they made another highway too, but it was higher ground, so nothing gets really flooded anymore. But yeah, all that place was all like, yeah, they flooded that. They made a dam, and they did that so people can get up. You know, they got locks on the other side. I think it's on the American side. They got locks so the big ships go up through the locks and all the way to Toronto, Lake Ontario. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get that. I'm gonna try to get that little plaque that's up there, and it'll show you exactly what I mean. Um, uh, Insanity. That pier looks like a great spot. Glad you didn't jump. Lots of laugh. Save your comments. Saw your comments to Sam. Yeah, yeah. And it was sunny today, but it wasn't hot, hot. But as you can see, like I mean, I got a. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but and I'm not sunburnt. I'm just because I turned dark, so. But yeah, not really sunburnt, but I am brown. See, white here, brown there, both arms. But it was cool today, chilly today. So yeah. Okay, let me get back to this here a bit, Maddie. Oh, Brent Van Life. Hello, hello, Maddie. Is that okay? I'm gonna sound foolish, but Maddie, is that the Maddie I met in Vancouver? Or in Vancouver or not? 'Cause I didn't I haven't really seen many Maddies. Yeah, let me see. Oh, okay, okay. I haven't met many Maddies, so you're the second one that I know that I met. Haven't really met you yet, but I see you on my feed here. So yeah, we're cool. Okay. Well, that Maddie was a nice person, also. I'm sure you are too. So I think her boyfriend. Yeah. Well, I do. I forgot I haven't been in touch with him in a while, but boyfriend's name is Jared. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good kids. Hey, Billy, how are you, buddy? Hi, Jeff. Hello. Uh, let me see. Cray McCary, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. There's a Sault Ste. Marie in Michigan. I know there's a Sault Ste. Marie in Ontario. Yeah, will the real Maddie stand up, please? Yeah. Well, it's all good. Oh, well, Maddie, Madonna, glad you're here. I've seen you on here before. Glad you're here. Yeah, give it up for Jeffy, please. Come on. It's okay. And I've been busy watching the hockey game. That's a little crazy. Toronto, Toronto, they got Toronto did well, but not well enough. I guess they're off. And then I think Vegas and some other Oilers. I think they got one more, and then I'm not sure about the other ones. I think there's one more team. So yeah, it's like Kay, stand and applaud. Well, I'm trying, Kay, but I can't stand. I'll applaud though. Yeah. Jessica, happy Mother's Day party, people. Yeah, well, I went out today and thought I'd not break the bank, but I asked the guy the other day because I went by this flower stand, and I asked the guy, how much for the flowers. He said, "Oh," and I said, "Oh, okay, $20." I said. So I went out today and I got my $20. Well, I got more than 20. I got my $20 and I went back there after I left my daughter, and I thought I'd surprise her, and I go there and I give him 20. He goes, "Well, we have no more 20. We sold them all this morning. 25, 30." And I said, "Okay. Hate to be cheap on Mother's Day, but I mean, like, holy geez." So yeah, so I gave him, yeah, about 25. Then my daughter, I guess she's been home just for a little while, and I guess she just knows. "Did you buy me those flowers, Dad?" I said, "Yes, I did, dear. Happy Mother's Day." So yeah, poor daughter's been having a freaking hard time. Well, I'm trying. I'm trying, damn. I'm trying. Gotta be resilient, man. Gotta be. Yeah, so, well, when I had a girl, when I had a girlfriend, I used to buy her flowers all the time. Now I've got no girlfriend, so I might as well just sort of like, buy my daughter. I could have, I could have bought my other daughter some flowers also, but I don't, I can't get there. I mean, it would cost me like to get flowers delivered over there, or to get it from a florist. It would cost me like up to 100 some odd dollars, and it's like, wow. mm. Katie's all right, Katie's doing okay. She's got to be, we were talking the other day, like she's got the same problem I got. Like she gives a lot, and and that's not like I think sometimes that's a curse, not a blessing. She gives a lot, and sometimes she gets hurt, because people, yeah, it's like people, yeah, people. Not all people are like that, and sometimes she takes it to heart. And lately, Katie's come up with a few things that she's got to step back a little bit because things are crazy. Like, I mean, so uh, she's having a hard time, and it'll be all right now. Like, I mean, she's got to do a couple of more things, and she's just like stepping away from the baseball thing because that's where lots of her problems are. So, um, yeah, like it's very, sometimes being around people is very trying. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Just for everybody to understand, my friend there, Brent P. Uh, yeah. That's not the Brant. That I call him BP now, but that's the Brant that lives in Cornwall. He knows me. He knows me personally. He knows me. He's been my friend for 30 some years. So he sometimes, we talked about this before I left. He might sometimes say something that I know where it's coming from. He's not, yeah, he's not that, but anybody that's monetizing the channel might think, hey, gotta get rid of this guy. So he's okay. He really is. Like if he's got something to tell me, he'll tell me to my face, not over the computer. So just in case he does that, because sometimes his head goes on him and he says, "Oh yeah, I want to say this." So yeah, I'm okay with that. Uh, yeah, I know. Yeah, well, that's true. But the way it is. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said, Jessica. If it's if you're not having fun, might as well not do it anymore. That's it. Got other things to do, other mountains to climb, other challenges to face. Uh, eh, let me see your identity. Did you get your nice sheet done? No. Why'd you have to bring that up, Insanity? No, I haven't even tried my knife sheath, but okay. I'll let the cat out of the bag here. Hold on. Hold on here. That's something I've been working on. Okay. Don't mind me. I got another knife. This thing here. It's not an ulu, but I like it because it's very sharp and you can cut vegetables with it. So I try to make this thing, which ain't too bad, you know. And you gotta put another piece of leather down here, but this ain't as easy as it looks. I finally got it. I finally got the right glue. So it's supposed to fit like this. It's supposed to fit like this, and I'm going to put. I got these clips, so I'm going to put a strap there, and it'll hook there. So this will be fine. But I still haven't put holes in it yet. I still haven't trimmed it off yet. And I've been watching videos as I've been doing this thing, and I'm like, wow, this is this is not as easy as it looks. So I'm looking at it. What is it? Oh, that is okay. This is a knife. It came with a plastic. I wouldn't really call it a sheath, but it came with a plastic cover so you don't cut yourself. Because this is very sharp. And you use that for vegetables. You cut vegetables. You can probably even cut leather with it, you know. But you take it and you put it in here. So, and then this here has a clip on it. I haven't put the clip in it yet because I haven't finished trimming it. But this here, you see how close it is there? See, it's a little bit bent here, and I got to trim it up to make it look pretty. But I guess practice makes perfect. But this is just to protect the blade, and it'll protect you from rubbing up against the blade like that. Ouch! Rubbing up against the blade, and yeah, so you don't get cut. That's what it is. Yes, that's what it can do, Maddie. That could easily make finely diced everything. Yes, it does. Uh, Jeff's Klingon battle blade. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can use it as a pizza cutter too if you want. Uh, yeah, you can do that too, but it slices very well. So I mean, that's my first attempt. I got a whole bunch of things. The problem is I got too much things. You know, I have an old ruler here, and I made I put a strap of leather on here, and I use that for strapping. And then I found my other one that I have. I got that one, same thing. I used it as a sanding disc before, like a sanding thing, but now I just sharpen my blades with it. It works really, really well. Um, you know, so yeah, that's what I've been doing. Ah, what about the other knife? Yeah, I thought you were going to not ask that question anymore, Insanity. The other knife, yes, it's the other knife. This knife here, it's still naked. I haven't done. I tried. I did it once and I messed it up totally. So I put that aside. That's what I do now. If I yeah, I'll use the word. If I screw it up, I just put it on the shelf until I think I'm not going to screw it up again, and then I'll go back at it. But I made other things instead. and then and then this little thing here. Here I made that's a little sheath, but it was made out of the tip of a fillet knife thing, and now I got to put a handle on this one. I got to put a handle on this. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet, but yeah, I'm trying to put things together. I know. Uh, well, I bring out the best in you, Ruby. You gotta eat. I probably wear you thin. So you gotta eat. Yeah, that's it. Get that knife or bra, pretty much. But I'm learning. Like that's the thing. I'm learning. I, like I'm learning. I'm as I'm going on. I'm learning, and I'm not so serious. I'm not so I'm not so serious about stuff. That's the other thing that bugs me because, like with the driving thing and like I've always wanted to walk away before. Like I know that's a joke, right? Because you can't walk. No, I've always wanted to sort of like turn the other cheek, and I've always had a hard time doing it. But now, the only thing I don't mind turning the other cheek now, but there's a little bit of fear in that, and I don't like that too much. I don't want to be afraid of anything. Like I mean, I use my common sense, but I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to. Oh, I'm sorry. I might say something that'll disturb you or something. Yeah, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be that guy. No, no. I mean, I got something to say. I say it, but uh, yeah, said the driving thing again. You making fun of me now, Insanity? Yeah. Well, I like to drive you crazy. Like driving Miss Daisy. My name is Tellis. I'm from Georgia. Yeah. Reason I brought that up, I met a guy one time when I was going across. Oh, I was in Chilliwack, BC, and I pulled over and I stopped. I stopped at a rest stop, and we were sitting there. I was talking to some people in vehicles, like in a van or something else, and all of a sudden this oh, good time for the question. Yeah, okay. I was talking to some other people, and then all of a sudden these big 35, 40 foot buses or whatever, their RVs pulling like I think it was 2020, pulling a brand new 2020 pickup truck or a Jeep. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, this guy was really down to earth though. And he's from Georgia, and he's heading, and he's heading all the way to Alaska, and he's meeting a couple of people, and then they're going to drive up to Alaska, right? And You can tell this guy's either got good credit or he had lots of money. But I said, wow. He goes, what are you driving? I said, I'm driving that over there, right? I think it was my RV at the time. He goes, well, that's good. I said, well, it ain't nothing like yours there. And then he says, well, I said, so I said, what did I say? I said, where you guys? He goes, I'm from Georgia. I said, you're from Georgia. And I start talking with an accent. I'm not making fun of him. I really love this accent. Yeah, I'm from Georgia. I said, that must cost a lot in gas. Nope, I do 55. 55, that's it. Not a thing over 55. People can pass me all they want, but I do 55. And then I said, what's your name? And he says, yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of it. And he said, I said, well, what is it? And he goes, my name is Taylors. Taylors? And he said, yeah, Taylors. I said, yeah, I've heard of you. That's what my phone's from. Tell us. He laughed. He was, you could tell he was like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I don't want to say Christian or nothing like that, but you could tell he, like, he had faith because he was just talking about, no, he goes, it doesn't matter. Does yours get you where you want to go? I said, yes, it does. Well, that's all that counts. As long as you're happy, it's good. I'm like, but I always use that. I used to get in trouble. People used to say, stop making fun of it. It's not I'm not making fun of anybody. Some people have great accents, and I just love it. You don't hear that all the time, you know. So that's the thing. Yeah, well, that's true, Maddie. Yeah, sometimes you just fall into it. I don't mean to, but when people say, like, even now, I haven't seen him in like 2 years. I only met him once. I don't even know him, but I met him once, right? But he's left an impression on me. I love it. People say, "Oh, you must speed in that," or like if I was in my van, I said, "No, I do 55, 55." No, but it saves on gas, and now everybody's got to save on gas. So I don't know what it's like now because I haven't driven in a while. So, but yeah, and I'm hoping again. I said that word again. I said that word again in Sandy. Driving, 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 driving. Uh, I tried that. Yeah, I forget what I was saying now. uh, yeah, when if the thing works out with if the thing works out with Katie's van and it's not too expensive, um, yeah, if it's not too expensive, I will switch over to her vehicle, and I'll be able to drive before I get my test, and I'll be a little bit more. Well, I won't be as rusty. I'm not really all that rusty, but uh, I won't be as rusty. I'll be behind the wheel. I'll be like, yeah, because I mean, I went a few years without driving. I went a few years without driving, and I got back behind the wheel. I did all right. Oh my jeez. Okay, Brent, you gotta go to bed now. And here he is again. Oh, do you like pineapple on pizza? I know you are. I know. See, that's what I'm telling you about. See, I know him personally, so I know when he does stuff like this, he just like, yeah, he likes to get my goat. Yeah, he does. uh, Belgium is such a small country, but every city speaks another accent, Dutch or French. Down here and in small towns, I even go, sometimes. Yeah, well, it's the same thing here. I'm beside Quebec, but when you're talking Quebec, it's like, vas-y, viens-y, là-bas, you point. Yeah, it's over there down la gauche. They speak broken French here. Aloha, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to all those that nurtures others. Can't stay because we are spending time with our kiddos. Appreciate the love and support for the bear. Well, happy Mother's Day, Ramblin'. I didn't think you were going to show up, and I didn't call you because I knew you were spending time with the boys. Yeah, spending time with your kiddos. I knew that. But thank you for popping in. Uh, no pineapple. Okay. uh, yeah, yeah. I don't like her anymore. She keeps on sending me pictures of freaking oceans and hot sun and waves and her snorkeling or riding in boats and stuff. Yeah, like she's just like, yeah, don't like that anymore. No. She doesn't say hi anymore. She just sometimes just sends me these crazy pictures when we're having a downpour. It's nice and sunny over there. Yeah. Well, that's true. Well, especially if we're not all beauty up here. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I think I've chatted long enough. I just wanted to. Oh, hello, Emmy. How are you? Glad to see you. I hope everything is going well for you. Uh, sorry, Robert. I didn't know you were showing up late for the show. I don't know. Oh, Emmy and her flooded floor. Yeah, I was watching some of that. I was watching some stuff. It's like, wow. Yeah, you guys over there got me scared about it. Even if I thought about buying a Ford now, all that rust issues. I always knew they had it, but I thought, oh man, the videos you guys put out there got this rust, got that rust, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to be a gymnastic to go through a van before I buy it because in case the floor rusts out. Yeah. Uh, okay, Maddie. We'll see you later. I just yeah, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to walk out on Robert, and I didn't want to walk out on Emmy. Yeah, I did. Well, you've been following me a while. I did shave my beard a while back. I think it was I think it was probably maybe a couple of years, over a year ago. I did. I shaved everything off. Yes, I look young. I mean, I used to. I don't know about now. I mean, the gray hair, but yeah, I look I look a little bit younger than I am. But yeah, so yeah, but I have shaved, and sometimes I just get in that mood where I just say, you know what, man, want to do something different. But yeah, I'm kind of scared because I think I'm still a little bit chunky in the face, and I don't know if I want to see double or triple chins. Like I was telling my daughter the other day, she goes, "Oh, don't get my double chin." I said, "Well, you need to look up." My ex used to say that you don't want to see your double chin. Take a picture like somebody looking down at you. You're looking up. Ah, what was that? 99? Or is that 90 night? I mean, what's that in my mouth? No, my teeth aren't rotten. No, I still got teeth. Uh, Nothing's in my mouth other than my tongue, Robert. Oh, my age. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not 99 yet. Thank you, Rosemary. See, somebody's been paying attention there. Rosemary seen me. I think I was in Squamish then. Yeah, my teeth. Yeah, I got teeth. They're still mine, Robert. Still mine. Oh, well, thank you. I'm starting to feel good now, boy. People are calling me handsome, and I still got teeth. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Lolies off road. Anybody wants to know more about vehicles, go check out Loli's channel. Yes, he's a great mechanic from what I see and from what I hear, and he helped with Chrome's built. So yeah. No, I won't. Don't squander it. No, I'm still in Ontario, man. It sounds like everybody knows Lowly's Lawrence already. So yeah, maybe I just said that for nothing. uh, it always wasn't this way, Rosemary. My attitude wasn't always this way. Oh Lord. Yeah. Well, that too. Yes, yes, Ruby. I agree with you. Oh wow. Arkansas, USA. Tamara, how are you? Glad you can make it. No, it wasn't. It was hot the other day, and the mosquitoes came out just attacking, especially at night. I was at the baseball field, and today I was looking. Well, I already asked this question. Since I don't have long legs, I was looking for my short johns instead of my long johns. But yeah, it was cool. The wind was blowing. It was cool. Yeah. Well, I wasn't really like a regular counselor. It was because of it was, but I did counsel people, but it wasn't. I went through some stuff myself. I've seemed to have come through it, and yeah, I just try to help other people. The biggest thing is, thank you, Brent. I have mellowed with age. Yeah, he knew me when I was a counselor, and yeah, I have mellowed with age, and I'm happy about that actually. So it's all good. uh, okay. Uh, I'm gonna go now. I think we'll call it quits. Some people have to go to bed. Some people. Well, that's cool. Well, no, I mean, people. Yeah, people need to be understood and stuff. And if you have a background, or you come from a background where maybe as a child, or maybe as you know a youth, you weren't understood. I mean, I had a lot of difficulties growing up myself, so I think that's and then I found out a secret. Like, this is not like professionals don't do this too much, but where I was, I found out I just shared my I just shared my thing.